First 11 were going for 4 wins on the trot, but fell flatter than most of Dirt's jokes tonight. BT was back amongst it, carrying his bat, but the rest of the team did sweet FA, and 164 runs proved not enough. Stretch followed up his 8 for with none for 28, which is like scoring a century then a duck. His fault, obviously. The twos made a decent score in the penultimate round and would have been confident with their bowling lineup, but when their main weapon Stubbsy was a late call up to the ones, Rabs was the leader of the bowling attack, and you can guess how that went. The threes packed their camping bags and were off to Seville this time, but the batting was worse than Stewie Howarth's attempts at humour. Hunter made his claim for the best Hodgson, but that was it. Hoy was left looking for a sign, any sign. Round 13. What the hell is this? Yarra Junction were dismantled by a bowling lineup that contained 3 current and ex-first 11 bowlers, and Witters who easily could if he wasn't a lazy old man. Bailey and Isaac made short work of the pitiful run chase, and the game was over in a combined 44 overs. Fours action. Thomas Ruffo and the Sproat Dog both tore a new one in Lilydale's batting lineup, confident of victory until they remembered they were in the fours. The coach, annoyed with seeing his teammates play poor shots, angrily snatched his bat, walked out and yelled, "Watch me! This is how you do it!" The next week they amassed a decent 196 and the boys were popping the champagne bottles at tea. But again they realised they were playing in the 4th 11 and were passed in the 32nd over. After knocking off the top team the week before, the Fives lost to the second bottom team this week. They certainly are a box of chocolates. At the high school and chasing 215 after some guy tapped us up with a ton, the chase was looking good at the halfway point at 1 for 95. But with Drew being Drew, the runs dried up and there was too much for the tail to do. If you didn't already know, I'm Neil's brother, so we better show him doing something. Here he is, hitting a 6. And getting out. There's a bit to take in with Ben's dismissal. Then the chocolate team took on the new top team and won. How does that work? Batting first, we made 150 odd, which was a bit under par, but with some magnificent bowling and fielding, dismissed Ainsley Park 12 runs short of the target. Check out this ripper from Dalo. How is this not out? While Dirt stopped videoing Kyle's backhanded flick, it went on to hit the stumps to run out one of their best batsmen. The game ended with Cammy bowling the ball of the century as he deceived the batsman with drift, then spin. Either that or number 11 ran past a straight pie. The Sixers scored a decent total in round 10, thanks again to the Butcher Boy, but then some no doubt old fat slapped them around making a ton as the lads retreated back to their eskies. The next game was one of the most remarkable games of cricket ever seen. Dicko made the highest score in the history of this great club, including an insane 24 sixes. Sadly, there wasn't much footage, I think you know where this is going, but luckily the president was on hand to capture some highlights. Prangers also chipped in with his customary 50 for the season. He faced the only 3 dot balls for the game. Some guy had the bowling figures of 3 overs, none for 61. So 344, the highest ever total in a one-day game, should be a walk in the park. Well, tell that to Wonga batsmen. Some guy made 174, and then they ridiculously fell just 5 runs short. Incredible. More incredible than how Habbers has a girlfriend. In a virtual reality replay of the previous game, the Sevens game came down to the final over. In the pursuit of 185, they were in trouble just like the last time at 8 for 122, until Wes and River put on 55 for the 9th wicket. Then River was joined by little Gidsy again, but this time they fell 2 runs short.
Yes, Wes! Great shot, Wes!
Dramatic stuff on the Thunderdome. It was a run fest the next week, with all the top 5 batsmen getting 40s or more.
Catch.
Warren Wood were never in the hunt, with middle Gidsy taking home 3 poles and was on a hat-trick. But he channeled his old man and served up some leg side poo on the hat-trick ball. A couple of trips up the bush and a couple of losses in rounds 12 and 13 proved costly for the 8-11. Nathan Berry was great with the bat at Yarra Junction, and Finn Hood took a Michelle Pfeiffer at Powelltown, but they fell out of the top 4 and finals contention. Round 13.